We're going to review with our letters. Apple, apple, B, B, ba, ba, ba. Car, car, ga, ga, ga. Dog, dog, da, da, da. Elf, elf, Fox, fox, fa, fa, fa. Goose, goose, ga, ga, ga. House, house, ha, ha, ha. Jack, jack, ja, ja, ja. Kai, kai, ka, ka, ka. Lion, lion, la, la, la. Mouse, mouse, Nuts, nuts, na, na, na. Ostrich, ostrich, Penguin, penguin, Queen, queen, quack, quack, quack. Rose, rose, ra, ra, ra. Sun, sun, turtle, turtle. Umpire, umpire, Vase, vase, ba, ba, ba. Watch, watch, wa, wa, wa. X-ray, X-ray. Yo, 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 ya, ya, ya. Zipper, zipper, Do you know these letter sounds? They will help you learn to read. Today we're doing a new letter for our caterpillar. Who knows what letter? F. So now we know L and T, and we're going to learn F. And F looks like this. Down, go to the top and go big across the top of it, and little one in the middle. So big and little. And the little F is fishy pole cross, because he looks like he's fishing. Well, we're going to do a fun friend freeze dance. So everyone stand up, and when the music stops, you have to hug a friend. Right, but for now we're just going to dance for fun, and get ready for when the music stops. If you're a kid, dance around, dance, dance around. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around. And freeze, hug a friend. 1, 2, 3 seconds, hug a friend, hug a friend. Oh, good job. We got these 3 hugging, these friends hugging, and those 3. All right, spread apart, spread apart. We're going to do it again. If you're a kid, dance around, dance, dance around. If you're a kid, dance around, dance around. And freeze, hug a friend. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. We're going to, and baby 2 hugging. Good. Look at all these friends. F for friend. And we're going to stop there. Go ahead and sit down. This story is about a fish. F for fish. It's called a magic fish. And it's by Greta Littledale. A magic fish. Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman who lived with his wife in an ugly old hut by the sea. They were very poor. Every day he went fishing. One day, the fisherman felt something at the end of his line. He pulled and pulled, and up came a really big fish. Hey, put me back in the water, said the fish. I'm really a magic fish. I used to be a prince. Well, said the man, if you're a prince, I'll put you back in the water. Sorry. And he let him go. That night, the wife said, Husband, why didn't you catch any fish today? I'm hungry. Well, I did catch a fish, but he was a magic fish. He used to be a prince, so I let him go. You silly man, said his wife. Why didn't you make a wish if he's a magic fish? Go back to that fish and tell him I want a pretty house. Why, said the man, we're okay. Never mind why. Just go back and tell the fish I want a pretty house. I really don't think I should go. Go, said the wife. So the man went back. Oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife begs a wish from the magic fish. Well, what does she want, said the fish. My wife wants a pretty house. Go home, said the fish. Your wife will have her pretty house. So the man went home, and the ugly old hut was gone, and now there was a very pretty house. This is very nice, said the fisherman. We can be happy here. We shall see, said his wife. She was happy for 3 days. Then she said, Husband, go back to that fish. Tell him I want more than just a pretty house. I want a big, grand castle. Why, said the man, we have enough. Go back. I don't really think I should ask for more. Go, said his wife. So the man went back. Oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife makes a wish from the magic fish. Well, said the fish, what does she want now? She wants a castle, said the man. Okay, go home, said the fish. Now you have your castle. So the man went home and the pretty house was gone, and instead there was a big castle. Wow, this is a beautiful castle, said the fisherman to his wife. We can be really happy here. We shall see, said his wife. She was happy for 2 weeks. So she said, husband, go back to that fish. Tell him I want more than just a castle. I want to be queen of the land. Why? We have enough. Go back, I want to be queen. I really don't think we should ask for more. Go, said his wife. So the man went back and said, oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife makes a wish from the magic fish. Well, said the fish, what does she want this time? This is your third wish. She wants to be queen of the land. All right, go home. This is it. Your wife is now queen of the land. So the fisherman went home, and his wife was in the castle. She was sitting on a throne of gold. She wore a dress of gold. She had a crown of gold. So said the man, now you are queen of the land. That's a fine thing to be at last. We can be happy. We shall see, said his wife. She was happy for 3 weeks. Then she said, husband, go back to that fisher and tell him I want more than just queen of the land. Tell him I want to be goddess of the sun and the moon and the stars. If I say twinkle, the stars will twinkle. If I say shine, the sun will shine. Never mind why. I just don't think it's asking way too much. Go, said the wife. So he went, oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife makes a wish from the magic fish. What is it? You've had your 3 wishes. My wife wants to be goddess of the sun and the moon and the stars. If she says shine, the sun will shine. If she says twinkle, the stars will twinkle. No, said the fish. She wants too much. She cannot be goddess of the sun and the moon and the stars. You have asked for too much. Go home to the ugly hut. And the fish was gone, never to be seen again. And as for the fisherman and wife, guess where they live now? In the ugly old hut. Why is all their gold and beautiful things gone? Because she wants to be too much? Does she keep asking for more and more?
Yeah.
Is that good to keep asking for more and more and more?
No.
No, that's greedy, huh? She was being a little greedy. Well, we are going to fish up some letters. So I need you to sit on a cloud. You're going to help Mrs. Wesley go fishing. Okay, when I give you the fishing pole, I would like you to fish up a letter, say the letter's name, and then put it on the whiteboard. Here, go ahead and fish. Mahina, go ahead and fish. And tell me what letter you got. Ooh, she got a couple letters. Let's see, what did you get? A R, and a, okay, and a H. We'll put these up. And what did you get, Mahina? Can I see? N. Okay, Kailani. And a tie. Let's put it up. Let's see what you got. Whoop. You got a na. Yeah. And what did you get? Ooh, you got a whoa. And a Y. Here you go, put those up. Wow, you guys fished up quite a lot, huh? Look at all that. The W. So we're gonna make some words with this. O. So. Or N-O. No. What about G-O? Go. Go to the store. Go to school. What about H-O? Ho. Who says ho? Right, I have one more story. At the end of the story, I'm going to ask you to name all the things you heard that starts with letter F. Once upon a time, there were 2 friends, Fish and Frog. They were very different, but that did not stop them from enjoying each other's friendship. Frog could hop on the land and swim in the water. Every day, Frog would tell Fish about being on the land and the beauty of the forest. Frog told Fish how beautiful the flowers were and how sweet they smelled. Fish would always look confused and say, what's a flower? What's the forest? Do flowers grow in the water?
No.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. One day, Frog had a brilliant idea. He made a little fish bowl so he could take Fish walking through the forest. Fish was very excited to go on this adventure. He looked forward to seeing the flowers in the forest. He looked at he loved being outside. And for the first time, Fish saw that there was so much to see outside of the water. Suddenly, an orange flickering caught up Fish's eye. Wow, what is that beautiful orange flickering light? I want to touch it. It's so beautiful. Frog looked at what fish was pointing at with his fin. No, said Frog. You can't touch that. It's fire. It's hot and it's going to burn you. Come on, let's get back to the fish pond where you'll be safe. Frog quickly hopped away from the fire to get as far away as possible from the fire. As they were hopping away, though, Frog heard a cry for help. Help me! Help me! I'm surrounded by fire! Help! Help! Frog looked through the flames. He saw a baby fox that was in big trouble. The poor little fox was confused. He didn't know which way to go. Quickly, Frog and Fish sprang into action. They had to save the baby fox. Frog and Fish gulped a little water in their mouths from the fishbowl, and then they blew it at the hot flames. So they would gulp it up, and then make the F sound. And gulp it up. And they kept doing that, and as fast as they could, until they blew out the flames. Then Frog and Fish ran away with the little fox following behind as they shielded him from the fire. At last they reached safety. The fox was so scared, and the firemen finally arrived. The firefighters saw that brave rescue, and they put out the rest of the fire, and they patted Frog on the back. They told him and Fish how big and brave they were, and they awarded them a special medal of bravery. It was Frog and Fish always remember their adventure in the forest. It was amazing and beautiful, but he was safer in the water where he belonged. At least they have lots of adventures, and the two friends lived happily ever after, sharing their stories. So, did you hear some F things?
Fire.
Fire. What'd you hear? Fox. Frog. What'd you hear, Hopi?
Fish.
Fish. And they were best
Friends.
friends. Oh, I think you got them all. Well, we're going to play a game about fire and a frog. I have some little froggies, and these F froggies are going to be in big trouble. Because guess what? The fire's coming. Help! Help me! And guess who's going to save them? The brave firefighters will save them. If you're a firefighter, you're going to wear this hat, and I have this little squirt bottle that's just misty, and you're only going to squirt the flames, okay? You won't squirt your friends with the flames. So, firefighters, firefighters, where are you? Help us, our froggies are on fire. Firefighters, firefighters, help the froggies. Fire! Fire! Ask for fire! Squirt! Help! 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 Put it out! Everyone clap! The firefighters got the fire out! Froggies, are you okay? They're okay. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, firefighter, for saving me. Thank you. And we have a few word sliders we're going to do real quick, just a couple. So this will help us learn to sound out words. Leg. Leg. You guys have a leg. How about egg? Egg. You're right. Okay, let's try this one. Bag. Bag. A bag for shopping. Bag. You guys are really good at that. So, I'm just going to do I want you guys to be thinking of your favorite things we talked about today, because we're going to draw them on the board. What is your favorite word that starts with F? Raise your F.
Fox.
A fox. Ooh, well, no one's done that one today. Here is our fox with pointy ears. He has a big snout, sharp teeth. But he was a baby fox, so he was actually kind of nice, huh? He wasn't like one of those mean foxes, but here's our little foxy with some claws. Everyone say F. O. X. Fox. What else starts with F, Caitlin? Fire. Everyone say F. I. R. E. Silent E. It's not fire E, it's just fire. Packer?
Fish.
Ooh, I like that one. That's going to be easy to draw. Anyone who wants to do this one, you just make some water with a little fish inside. Maybe he's a magic fish. Everyone say F. I. S. H. Fish. Avery, can I see your F? Kayla, let's see your F. Kaylani, come on up here. Down. The top, middle. Good job. If you noticed, the top line is a little longer than the middle line. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
A little longer. Today you'll have 3 different roads, and these 3 are where we're going to write our F's. The first one is going to be our Big Daddy F. Down, top, middle. Down, top, middle. The second row will be for our little F. Fishing pole, cross. Fishing pole, cross. Fishing pole, cross. And the third one will be a pattern. Big F, little F. Big F, little F. And then you get to pick your favorite one to draw. All right, everyone look at your friends at home and say bye, friends.
Bye.